I'm Moody Boo, and I'm back with a very special perfume, in my opinion anyway. You know me, I am such a sucker for a boozy perfume. So when I saw this perfume come out at Luckyscent, and then add that it's a signed, numbered, limited edition, I was like, yeah, I'm there. I bought it. It's here. And I love it. Rosse Fort. And this is La Whatever. So, I have it signed right there, and I have 69 of 73. Of course I do. Of course I have 69 of 73. How could I not? I didn't get to choose my number. That was just the way it turned out. But makes sense. And here's what it looks like. Oh my gosh. I blind bought it, you know, because I knew if I ordered a sample it was going to be out of stock before I had a chance to order it. So I went ahead and took the chance, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my God. This, look at it, it's like a little oak barrel on the top, a whiskey barrel or something on the top. I just love that. Oh. So I'll just read you what they wrote about it, because I think it sums it up wonderfully. La Whatever is based on the scent of oak barrels that were left behind in an abandoned distillery in Cyprus. The booze kept inside was never known, if it were rum, whiskey, brandy, or wine. Hence the name La Whatever. It's an amber-based fragrance that's quite boozy, opening with rum and hints of apple brandy, elements of dried fruits, vanilla, patchouli, oakwood tobacco, and musk. And oh, my God, this stuff, that's what it smells like. To me, that just sums it up. It smells like what they intended it to. It's like old, almost mulled wine that's been mixed with some rum and some apple brandy and some whiskey, and that it's been sitting in an old oak barrel in some old wooden facility that's long been forgotten. And it has the wood of this distillery has absorbed all of the fruits that have gone into the wines that were made there, and all of the fruits and the you know, all the other organic plants that go into making whiskeys and rums, and that it just sat there and aged and aged and aged, and some of it might have seeped out of the barrel. And then once that was emptied, after it sat there for a long time, years maybe, then once the barrel was emptied and you open up that barrel and stand in that old distillery, that's kind of the smell I get. There's no dusty smell or musty smell by any means, but it's such a perfect balance of old wood, old moist wood, and fruits and boozy notes, and it's combined so beautifully. And there's a sweetness to it, but a hint of that sharp bite that alcohol has, you know? Oh, man. Whew. And I don't really get tobacco necessarily, but I understand there's a leafy, earthy note in there in the dry down that I'm sure must be the oakwood tobacco. The musk, I don't get a lot of musk. There is a little hint of sharpness in the deep dry down that maybe is that a white musky kind of note, but the other notes are so well blended. And it doesn't have a big dry down. There's just a little blip on this radar. It just goes from super boozy, sweet apple, fruity, to where the woods start to come out more and kind of envelop all of that booze. And so it never is too boozy. So it's not like you're going to smell like a raging alcoholic or anything wearing it. But at the same time, it's not too sweet. It's got a hint of tart, but not too tart. And there's a lot of woody earthiness to it. It's stunning. This is going in my Battle of the Boozies. Let me tell you, this is going in. Probably going to be one of the top ones, if not the top. I don't know, because I have a lot of beautiful boozy perfumes. And again, it's a Mel Brooks kind of scenario. Whichever one I wore last is my favorite. So right now, this is my favorite. But, now, most boozy perfumes aren't beast masters or anything. They, if you get a good 6 hours out of them, that's pretty good. That's about right. And this one is that. After about 4 hours, it gets really close to the skin. I do wish it performed just a hair better. It performs really well those first 4 hours. It leaves a good sillage. I walked into my own sillage. I walked away across the room and came back and walked into it, and I was like, oh yeah, hell to the yeah. I smell like a goddess. A drunk goddess, but still a goddess. So, wonderful stuff. Absolutely stunning. Completely unisex. But, I think this is one not for a beginner boozy person. If you're just starting out on your drunk perfume journey, don't start with this one. Start with something a little more benign. Because I'm sure this is going to be like a lot of those perfumes where it's a limited edition, numbered, signed for this one. But I bet you that this or a version of it, they'll probably end up releasing in general. And so I've seen them do it with another, not necessarily this house, but I've seen that happen before with a different house to where it was limited edition and then 6 months later, it was released and wasn't so limited anymore. So gorgeous stuff. Makes me wish I drank again. I don't need to drink. I'll just wear this. Shit, problem solved. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful I have this. I'm so grateful I just jumped on it. All right, everyone. Anyway, that was Rosé Fort La Whatever. Gorgeous, 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 boozy, woody, sweet, slightly tart, amazing perfume. Oh my God. So don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell. Ding, ding. And whatever else you're supposed to do. So, okay, well, thanks so much. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.